Okay. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to one of my live videos again. Yay! Hope everything's working this time. Don't have to change anything. Looks like it's good. All right. As you see, the kittens are. I think they're 3 weeks old now. I think yeah, they're 3 weeks old now. They're starting to wander around, and walk, and getting the idea. All right. Yeah. Everything's going good this part. I'm able to shop at Walmart again, just to let you all know. And so far, I still have to make a phone call once in a while to the manager, just in case, and because people are not getting the update and the information about me being okay to go into Walmart. So I usually been making sure to make the phone call. But yesterday I went about 9 o'clock sometime yesterday. I do have the receipts to prove that. And stuff. I was like, okay, I didn't get a call, but again, I went in there with no hassle, no problems. Had Subway, shopped for some cat food, stuff like that. All right. But besides somebody, when I just got done finished shopping, there was two sheriffs in the Blackman Township. I guess they were dealing with somebody else in the parking lot. Don't know what that happened. I mind my own business. I feel sorry for somebody. I mean, again, questionable. I mean, this is questionable. And if they could just trespass anybody for anything, it doesn't matter if they really did a crime, like they didn't do shoplifting or anything. Makes you wonder because the guy just had a pissed off day, and just trespass anybody. Come on. That's just giving somebody too much power. As you've seen the video, he was on a power trip. All you had to do is provide the policy, which somebody already provided me the policy online from my YouTube channel, and thank you. I do appreciate it, even though you're still kind of trolling me. Makes no sense, but again, it's fine. I thank you for providing me the policy. I did not know about the policy. As many employees in that video did not know about the policy. So, not everybody knows every bit about Walmart's policies. It's not clearly posted. It wasn't clearly posted as was shown on the camera. It wasn't clearly posted at the door. They should post it at the door. And because anybody just walks in there, record video, and didn't know they're breaking policy. I would have been respectful if I saw that. If I saw the sign stating no recording in the store, I would have not done it. So, again, I wasn't even approached beforehand for the last quite a few times, going into Walmart, doing recording and streaming live. So, and never been approached till then. Because the big notice was the GoPro camera on my head. But again, I'm not trying to hide what I'm doing whatsoever. Just imagine the ones that are trying to hide what they're doing and get away with it. And think about it. If they're worried about kids in the store, people are worried about their kids. Again, just to let you all know, just the top of this, if it wasn't for just the Walmart policy, and if I had their permission to go in that store and to do video recording, if I have all their permission, I don't need anybody else. Just to let you know, in the future, anybody should know. For anybody with a camera or with people you see people with cameras, if you're on their video camera, they do not need to have your permission to be on that camera. Neither do they have the permission to worry about their kids being on that camera. Just imagine yourself in the middle of Disney World, and there's a bunch of families, kids, children, taking pictures. You would think they're going to go run down every person in that photo they take and get permission. That goes with theme parks, water parks, anything like that. That goes the same thing. Are you going to go run down for that person, family, kid, or anybody in that picture, and go get their permission? That's just even worse. You're putting yourself in a bad situation, more worse of a situation you are now, and taking pictures of their children or them in the process. Because if you go ask them, and they're going to think, what the heck, you're a strange person to them, and it might cause issues. You're not gonna. You do not have permission. It's a First Amendment right. It doesn't matter if you're in a public area. You cannot expect privacy whatsoever. Just to let you know, by law, you cannot expect privacy out in a public area. That goes the same with Walmart. If there wasn't a policy in place of recording, and no problem with me recording in Walmart, I would not need your permission to record you or your children. And besides, I'm not even after you or your children. I don't care of what's going on around me with those people. There are people out there that do that. You can see in my videos, don't see me hanging out in the toy section in the children area at Walmart. Gosh, if I was some type of pedophile, I would be in the toy section looking at kids with my camera. If somebody's going to be like that, they're not going to be out in the open with a camera. You really need to think that through. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up. I can't remember what it was the... let me bring up this. My search history here. I can't remember what it's called. Oh, actually, it's my Facebook, actually. Oh, I'll just look it up real quick. I shared it on my Facebook. Oh, I got too much crap open here. GGG. I think it's... gotta get the name. Dang, a lot of messengers. There are a lot of people hating on me on this stuff. It's like, I'm sorry, that's how it is. Okay, it is Smith versus Cummings.
Oh, wow.
You need to look that up. So it gives you all the right to do that. You know I'm on live, right?
I don't want.
Okay.
Well, I don't have my hat on, but okay.
All right.
Here you are, whenever you're...
Okay.
Get the second there?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll place it over now. It'll be probably been an hour or so. All right. I'll let you know. Okay. So yeah, look up basically Smith and Cummings. You can't expect privacy in a public area. So that's like, just as I said, imagine yourself in Disney World or water parks or any theme parks that are out there. You're not going to chase down the parent and get their permission. And just put yourself in that position and think about it. Would you actually go chase down that parent, and what would you expect out of that parents? You think they're going to give you the same cordial attitude like you're going to give them? They might not. Again, there's no law that states that you have to ask permission. I'll let you all know my birthday is coming up on March 10th. That's coming up here pretty soon. I don't know if my P.O. box information is still down below or not. If you ever feel like something, you send me a card or something in the mail. And of course, you're probably, if or something hateful. Alright. I got the camera out of the way. I hate when I do that. No. So yeah. As you see in my last video, I had to replace my battery. My battery was going bad. Fixed my radio problem finally. It was giving me problems on my radio, which you couldn't stay on. I think it might have been an AT. It wasn't probably the battery, because it still gave me the issue later on the next following day. So I finally figured it's possible the chances of the anti-theft device activation inside the car for the radio, because it's not the original stock radio in there. That's what I'm thinking. Anybody's got an idea, please let me know. Because the radio, I checked all the fuses, the wiring, everything in the car. Everything's okay at that point. But seems like that wire that keeps the radio turned on or off during the cars, when it's on or off, is some reason doesn't get power sometimes. I don't know why. That's the only thing. So basically what I did, I ran a hot wire to it, to the one of the sockets for the lighter plugs. And thankfully there's a remote wire on the radio for the amp that I have installed on the car. So that way, if I turn the radio off or on, it will turn the amp off. I'm glad I got that set up to do that right now because that's originally had the radio hooked up that way in the first place. So everything's good at that point. So I don't have to worry about draining my battery. That's what's going on. So far, pretty much that's going on right now. What's happening as the Walmart situation is going so far. I'm being cautious. Especially when I go into the store, I'm always tippy toeing in there because the guy, the loss prevention officer, I don't know what was his issue. All he had to do, he wanted to escalate it to a certain point, which he didn't have to escalate it. All you had to do was provide the policy, and it would have been done with. And I would have been more than willing to do that at all times. Not record in the store. That's what I would have done. Again, you see, you got to see it on my side of the point. A lot of people are going to lie and state, and because they're uncomfortable with a camera in front of them. Like the reason a lot of people stay in the word because they thought they need permission in public to be on camera. No, you don't. They'll make up stories and lie about things, which he lied quite about things, like the store manager not being in the store, saying he was on vacation, stuff like that. So it was kind of hard, and it was more than just that. It was stuff he was lying about quite a bit, and it was kind of hard to believe him. That's why I challenge his authority. So it's because anybody just come out of the blue and make a story up, and Gully, I still did record. Because, first off, that's going to protect me in the end. Because he said I refused to leave the store before he called the cops. And which he never asked me to leave. Or I never refused to leave the store. Because he never asked me to leave the store whatsoever. As you can see in that video. Thankfully, I have that recorded because it would have been my word against his. At that point. Because that's what the whole point is. That's the reason why the cops were called. He said to the cop, I refused to leave the store, and that's why they showed up. And that's why they trespassed me. Again, in the video, that's why I kept it recording for my protection. So, you got to see that in my point of view. Because he could just made up a story, and I would have been the loser of the whole thing. And that's why I'm still able to go. Now I'm able to go back in again, even though they have a letter saying I was trespassed. I already got permission from the store managers. Couple of them, assistants, and I think pretty much the store manager, which he still avoided me apparently from any conversation. I mean, I'd be more than welcome to talk to him, and if he needs any more explanation. But they need to properly train your employees, and please clearly post it on the door. You're just asking for problems from multiple people. Nobody knows they can't record in Walmart, and it was like the situation I fell into. There's a lot of people think it's a public place, which isn't. It's a private place. I knew that when I came in, it was a private place. But again, I seen previous videos from other people on YouTube that in Walmart, all I was doing was recording my experience of shopping and basically trying my new GoPro out. That was all I was doing, nothing more. So, and I always respected other people's privacy in the store. And if you can see most of my footage, it's usually pointed to the ceiling in the first place, or pointed down to my cart to show what I bought in items. Most general of the time. So most of the time I don't get clear view of the people in the video. I wasn't in there to get people's credit card information, take video of kids, or anything like that. I was just there for just to show off my experience and how well your customer service was, I hate to say, up till the loss prevention officer. If you're watching, it's from anybody at Walmart. Because I know I did report to the Better Business Bureau of the whole situation with the video link on it. I don't know if you received it or not. So, again, if you want to call me or have somebody call me and talk to me about the whole situation, and I'm still going to agree upon your policy and not to record in the store. So that's all they had to do. That's all they had to do was show me the policy. That was it. And the reason why I continue recording because for good reasons, because I wasn't sure what they were going to do. As I said, I did not know I couldn't record in Walmart. Because I said, people can just make up anything just because they're uncomfortable with a camera. I said, they did provide me the policy online, and I said, thank you, but again, you don't need to troll me because of that. So I'm going to challenge authority if it's questionable. So, yeah. I'm not going to sit there. It's like this. Are you going to jump off the bridge if a cop tells you to? If your life is not in danger? I'm not going to give it up. It's my channel. Go get your own channel. Jimmy K is telling me to stop talking about the Walmart thing. Hey, it's just keeping you guys informed what's going on. That's all. So it's my channel. I can do whatever I want. Go cry if you want to. So, yeah. I'm just keeping you informed what's going on. I could be talking about some boring stuff right now. Would you want me to hear talking about what I actually did in my past life? No, probably not. But I know some of you want to know what's going on about the Walmart situation. Yes, I'm able to shop there. Still. So apparently the managers agreed to what happened in that situation. That should have been handled differently. As I said, all they had to do was provide the policy. And it would have been over with at that point. I would have dropped the camera. I would have taken it back and shut it off. None of you. Another thing is, if you guys are so concerned about privacy, if anybody, like me, most people, some people do, they use their Wi-Fi hotspot. As people say, those public hotspots are very unsecure, apparently. Come to find out for basically first-hand experience from it, because he was able to view my pictures, video, everything on my phone. So yeah, now since that's kind of makes you wonder. I mean, if he could view your stuff on your phone and what's going on, makes you question quite a bit of things. Because I don't know this person who's viewing my stuff on my phone. And again, I did open myself up to it because I did get on their hotspot. But now from now on, I'm no longer getting on their hotspot from this point forward. So they can't see what's going on my phone. But I'm going to respect the policy though. So he's not going to ever access my phone again. That's for darn sure. I'm not going to let that happen anymore. So that's going to make me worry about any hotspot I get onto from any like Myers or McDonald's, stuff like that. But yeah, it should be clearly marked for people. Anybody can just walk in there and just take a recording and didn't know about the policy. Not everybody knows about the policy. It's like they have something posted at the door and let you know all the policies and rules of the store. And need to post a simple rules sheet somewhere at the front of the store so people could view it and not run into these problems like I did. That's a suggestion. I mean, the guy it's like he already tried to trespass me and say I refused to leave. So that's about it. You know, if I didn't have that recorded, that would have been a whole different story. So, yep. As I said, I was just trying to show just my experience in Walmart, how their customer services with me. I didn't have any problems with Walmart with their customer service up till that day. And I was saying all this negative problems on these videos from Walmart. I don't go for that audit stuff at all. I don't try to at all. I try to avoid it as much as possible. But it comes to me like the police officer did they wasted resources and time on a police officer to trespass me on bullshit reasons. So you guys always complain about misuse of police Police resources, there's one right there. Misuse of police resources right there. So, all you had was simply to do is show me the policy. That was it. Nothing more. But if the store manager, I would be concerned of this with other future customers, because how many people has been trespassed on BS reasons? Think about it. I mean, that's counterintuitive to your business, which they're not going to hurt at all. But again, calling the police on some stupid thing, it could be just resolved simply. So, I'm not saying it all hunky-dory that way, but it's just stating. I mean, all it takes is a little kindness and out of respect. That's all it takes. And don't lie to the customer at all on stupid things about anything. About the store manager not being in the store, and amongst other BS that was spilled in that whole conversation about the camera recordings. It's like saying, because I was live streaming on my phone, which I wasn't even live streaming the phone at all. There was a direct recording to my phone camera. No, I wasn't out online with it till I got home and did it on my YouTube. I did it through the live stream on my OBS software. If the guy who's watching me for asking me questions about the green screen, as I said, okay, I'm trying to point it out here if I can. You see that little black spot right in front of me there? About that little, that's kind of stuff you got to worry about, shadowing. Make sure your lighting and all that. That's what I'm using. Basically what I'm using is like a bed sheet. That's green here, as you can see right there when I'm pulling up right now. So, yeah, I bought it on eBay for about a little less than $20, but basically a 20 by 20. That's what I bought it. So, yeah. I gotta relog my stupid chat program. I'm doing okay so far. Just giving everybody an update on what's going on, especially with the Walmart situation. So, yeah. Got my radio situation taken care of. Still had problems even after I changed the battery, but the battery needed to be changed. According, it was to the point where my battery wasn't holding charge as it was supposed to be holding charge as. Because when I went to go test it in Arizona, it needed to be replaced, stated. So, yeah. I still had trouble with the radio again the next following day. Did the exact same thing. Took care of the issue. I just did what I did before. I ran a hot wire on that same wire. And made sure the amp is on the remote wire of the radio. When I turn it off and on, I can turn the amp off. The amp will turn off, so it won't stay on to kill my battery. So that's one thing. My biggest concern was. So that's good. That's working pretty good at this point. So, yeah, I'm able to shop at Walmart again, just to let you know. So if you want to go back and review the video, you can. More of information, what's going on at that point. I just thought to get on here and just talk about stuff, current, show off the kittens again. If you guys haven't seen the kittens in the last few of my videos, let me show you. A lot of people think I might be killing cats or something. They're still alive and well and healthy and gotten bigger, and their ears are starting to form to their age. So everything else showing they're 3 weeks old now. They're starting to wander. Their teeth are coming in. I'm gonna start working on eating hard food eventually here. I got a litter box for them set up, ready to go. So next 4 more weeks, they'll be ready to go. Looks like I did find a boy in there. There is a boy. I haven't decided yet, but I might keep him. So the rest I'll be getting homes for. So He's not one of the gray tabby ones. So little Miss will have a baby brother running around. So I'll train him as an ESA as much as I can. My abilities is going to be restricted because I'm not like I was before. My mobility is not like it was. It's got to be kind of hard because I like to train him outside to make sure that. But again, he's not going to have the situation. He's not going to be like what I did with Timmy and Bonkers. Be sure he's going to be in the house at all times, not unless I'm outside with him. So, but I like him to go outside when he wants to, able to. So, but again, I need to know so he can return home if it ever happens. If he goes wander off. Oh, I do have my P.O. box set on the bottom in my description. I just saw that. Good, that's still there. I just realized that. Awesome. So, if you guys, anybody, if I said, my birthday's coming up March 10th. Next 8 days from now. If anybody want to help me celebrate my birthday, go right ahead. It's going to be my 42th birthday. I'll be 42 years old. I was born March 10th, 1978. So, and as it goes, another thing is, people should tell me I shouldn't be doing stuff, recording out in the public and stuff. It's like, I'm trying to do something in my life and different. And one of the things I did like doing was photographing and videoing. Especially with my cats, Timmy and Bonkers. And my other cats. I loved that. I loved doing that. It was one of the things I liked doing. I did pretty good at. So, I want to do something other than just magnet fish. And I want to be taking video of my magnet fishing. So, hopefully you guys can experience that with me also when I go to magnet fishing. Hopefully it goes good. If I could possibly get a live stream going at the same time, doing the work without just recording. It'd be cool. You know. I finally got my 3-pack battery charger with 2 extra batteries, my 128 gig SD card, micro SD card for my camera, which I can record up to 8 hours of video, as long as my batteries hold up as that long, you know. So I'm pretty well set on that point. Eventually, I'm going to try tomorrow to do a drive through the park at Ella Sharp Park. It's the big one of our biggest parks around here, and you drive through. One of you YouTube fans requested that for me, and I'm planning to do that. I said things with what happened with Walmart and amongst other things. I was trying to get back situated again. So, let's see. We're in about 27 minutes of this live feed. I might not be able to do a whole hour. Let's say somebody wants want me to break up into something else of the conversation. So, I know I don't have to do a whole hour of live stream. I say I'm still playing with my GoPro and stuff like that, like I did with the battery replacement of my car. My roommate helped me out getting that done. So, that battery needed to be replaced most definitely. When it was to the point where it said it needs to be replaced. Because first off, when I had the car on, about started for at least 10 minutes, the battery's practically dead. So that's not good. I don't know, I was not with anything on, just lights. So, it was time for a new battery. I knew it was something was wrong with the battery. So, that's done and taken care of, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, there's that screwdriver he was asking for. Found that. Cool. Alright. I'll just keep it. I'm not going to use that phone for any time for anything reason. Put my 32 gig SD card somewhere and out of the way so I don't get lost. Still be handy if I need it. Yep. I was about half tempted to do some magnet fishing today. Because the weather was nice today. It was great. It was wonderful. So, yeah. Well, I'm running out of things to talk about at this point. So, I don't know. Thought to be on and let you know what's going on. That was about it. Again, I don't, as I said, you do not need permission, anybody's permission to record them in a public area whatsoever. So just let you know, anything that's public, you don't expect anything of privacy in public at all. So yeah. All right. I do not need anybody's permission whatsoever to record them on my camera. So as I said, I could have, if I had permission from Walmart, I would be able to do it without you guys' permission. I do not need anybody's permission unless it's a private property who owns the private property. That would be the only permission I would need. That's it. Other than that. But anything in public, you don't expect any form of privacy. Start watching my audit videos if you don't understand that, you know. Especially with Rogue Nation, with the WIC office. That's a primary example of being filmed in public with kids and kids involved. So, you have every right to film in public without the person's permission or parents' permission if the kids are in the area. Just think of yourself in a Disneyland, like in Disneyland, or like any theme park or water park like that. You're not going to go chase down every person you catch in that photograph to get their permission. When you got a moment you want to take that picture and there's a bunch of kids in that or a video, are you going to go run? Just thinking about putting yourself in that situation that you're going to want to go run down for every parent of that kid. You got to find that parent of that child and get their permission. And if you manage to do that, just think how that conversation would go. And you think the same way as they do. They're not going to probably agree with it. Putting yourself in that situation. And again, there is no law to prevent me to record anybody in public. A public street or anything, or public access of any sorts. Even a WIC office or DHS office. As long as it's not posted restricted, you can do it. So, other than that. So, if you see me in Jackson recording you and you get mad at me because I didn't ask for your permission, that's too bad. I'm sorry. I don't need it. So. Yep. Because don't expect any privacy in a public area. So. If you're worried about your private information, it shouldn't be out in the open where they can see it whatsoever. That's, as I said, it's like a police officer can come up and like he found out who I was by running my plates. Even looking at my car, see what my name was, Scott's Computer Repair. That's what he did. He ran my plates, but I can't. Again, that's out in a public area, so my plates can be seen by anybody. So I can't tell them that they can't do that because that's not true. Because they can do that. Because I'm out in public area. So they can see it. If they can see it, they can record it. In public. So. And again, I'm not in it for doing auditing at all. But if it comes up at all during in my videos, yes, I will do it. But I'm not after do auditing at all. I'm just after my videos of my experience. That's it, nothing more. But again, if authority comes to me and try to challenge me, stating what I can't do in a public area, that's going to be a whole different story. Because if I'm not committing a crime or suspicious of a crime or going to commit a crime, there is no reason for a cop to stop me. So, and I will challenge that authority. And I will do an audit on the spot. But I'm not looking for it. So, since I'm gonna try to do some downtown events, look downtown, try to do stuff like that down there. It's like that same thing, same situation. If I go downtown, like the art festival we had this year, everybody had a bunch of cameras, videoing, everything down there in the art festival. They don't need permission for you to be on camera whatsoever. Same thing with Walmart. They got cameras all over the store. They do not need your permission to be on their camera. So you're being recorded regardless where you go. They don't need your permission whatsoever. It's like with the hotspot, same thing. After you accept the agreement on their hotspot, they can do whatever on your phone or whatever device you're using to see what you got going on, apparently. But that's an ethical thing. It should be dealt with internally. Hopefully it be dealt with. Because that's kind of creepy itself. Who knows what that guy is doing with that stuff? I don't know anything about him. He might be. It's like you got to take another look at this. You don't know every employee has been screened or qualified for their position. Look for. Here's an example. Remember Jared from Subway? Look what he did. And look how long he's been a host for Subway. And he was doing that at the same time. Nobody knew about that. All that screening they did, all that stuff, all the background checks. Nothing showed up until somebody started saying something. So, if you're so concerned about privacy and what people do with the video and footage of your family and kids, you might want to look at the people behind those cameras at the job, like Walmart. Who knows what they're doing? You don't know. You're thinking, but you agree with it though. Your privacy is out in the open, right there. But again, I'm going to respect Walmart's just on that policy. No problem. So, I know there's a policy now, and I'm going to respect it. So, alright. I can't really think of anything else to talk about at this point. I might have a busy day tomorrow. I'll probably try to do the park thing at Ella Sharp. Do a drive-through video on that. And everything else. So, yeah. Alright. I ain't much more to talk about at this point, to be honest. I am out of everything. I'm about to the point about repeating myself. I think that's about it. I know I haven't gotten around playing GTA 5 again right now. I just been busy. I've been trying to get to it and trying to fix a couple mods, get them functioning. The co-op mod and the aircraft carrier. I don't need them, but I would like to have somebody to play with me on GTA 5 and the storyline missions, not the co-op missions through the GTA Online. I want to play the storyline missions with somebody. That's why I want to play. You know? See, I like to try that out for once and see how much fun that'd be. You know, I wish they include that in the storyline storyline game part, so you can have more than one player in there and play with them. You know, that'd be cool. I'm still having troubles getting the co-op mod to work, so I'm not worried about the aircraft carrier mod. But I got the aircraft carrier in the map, but I can't get the all the other stuff on it. Other than that, that's about it. I haven't tried cross out yet to see if it works again. I've been away from that for a while and don't know if they fixed the issue or not. I can check that out real quick before I leave. Let's find out if I can play cross out anymore. Alright, here's my controller. Let's do a brief quick play and that's about it. See what happens, and then maybe I might play some videos, games later of that. I got TV shows I want to watch. Got a Good Doctor, Manifest, stuff like that I want to watch. Black Lightning. Let's find out if this works. And my phone's about ready to die. Hear it dinging in the background. Let's see if crossout works. See if they fixed the issue. Maybe. Alright. I'll find out. Probably they didn't. Most likely. I paid money into this game and I wish I could play it again. It's a bunch of crap. Play a quick game and that's about it. If it freezes up, yeah, well, they still haven't fixed it. But if they didn't freeze up for that one mission, I'm fine. I'm going to stop after that. That way I can fill up this whole entire hour of video. So, yeah. Oh, it's taking a while to load, of course. Ba 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 ba. There it goes. Load, 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 load. Alright. Go to battle. Oh, of course. My settings are not set right again. Or my controller ain't working again. Controller ain't working again. Gosh dang it. I wish they fixed that. Oh, I guess I'll do this another time. I have to reboot the computer in order to get this dang controller to work on this game. Gosh dang it. Oh, really? Seriously, they need to fix that issue. It's ridiculous. I guess not playing right now. Because I have to reboot the whole computer, stop the stream and everything. Or I can just play off the keyboard and stuff, but again, I'm not in the mood for that. Alright, I guess. I think I'm done at this point. If you want review baddie, just join in. If you have just joined in, just start review the video from the beginning. But again, my birthday's coming out March 10th. P.O. Box number down the bottom, my description. If you feel like gift me with a gift card, or a gift card, basically a birthday card or something, whatever, if you like it. You can send it to that down there below in my P.O. box. I'm planning to go check it tomorrow, see if anything's in there, but I probably doubt anything's in there. But you can, if you want, feel like up to it. More than welcome. Hopefully, get some more stuff going on and everything. I thank you for watching this video. Like and subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications and all that good stuff. Hopefully, we have some good things going on without ever having issues with any more problems with Walmart or anything like that. So, hopefully, everything's good at this point. Alright, have a good day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and enjoy.